Saw the closeness in the times. I'm not good at math, the tenths, the whatever they had to go to. Like, what were your thoughts?
I still don't know what the closeness was, but I know I was waiting to see if I made the team. So my thoughts was, I'm praying that I made this team. I put it all out there, and it would have been a big disappointment for me to have trained this hard, come all this way, and not made it.
And then just to have both of the rounds in the same day, I mean, we didn't get to speak to you through prelims, so like, what was going through your head as you came off of prelims into the final?
I mean, I was thinking I need to run the turn, run it hard. I had about an hour and a half to get ready and figure it out, and so I just went back there, did a little speed power stuff, and turned around, but we all had to turn around a quick turnaround, so just made it work.
And what was behind your decision to drop the 100 for this meet and just focus in on the 200?
Truthfully, just doing my coach's plan. The plan was to run one round of the 100, hopefully get a good time in, just feel it out, get out there and get a shakedown in, because we also only had 2 rounds of the 200. So you really want to get a feel for the track, shake the nerves out and all that, get kind of competition mode, and that's what I did.
When you finished, did you have any idea how you felt, where you were in that photo finish, or you just
No, that's the thing. I had no idea. I did not realize that I was in that position. When I race, it almost is kind of like I'm in the zone, almost like a blackout moment. So I saw Melissa, I saw Anathia, and then I saw a pause. So I was definitely nervous. I thought I had it, but again, I didn't know in that moment. So, of course I was nervous, but I'm happy I made the team, and now I have an opportunity to go back to Texas and focus and get ready for Worlds.
What's the last couple weeks of training been like leading up to USA's, and how have you kind of felt about where you're at?
Well, truthfully, I haven't been able to train too much, which is it's kind of tough because I'm dealing with an Achilles issue, and so when you have to take a couple weeks off before USA's, that's never a good feeling. But I'm confident in what I'm able to do. I've had some good races under my belt this season, so I have faith in that. But yeah, you always want to go into USA's healthy at the end of the day, so it's rough.
When did you pick up the Achilles issue?
It's something that's been going on on and off throughout the season, and about 2 weeks ago, I couldn't even jog on that foot. So, but it's not something I wanted to give too much life to, right? I had a big meet coming up, that being USA's, and I don't want to focus on it. So I took a week off of training last week, geared back up, got ready.
When was the last day, or the first day you started running again after taking the break?
The week before I came out here. So what is the week of ESPYs? I had to be off completely. So I had to spend the week just doing rehab in LA, and I came back the next week and started training again.
You feel 100% today?
I wouldn't say 100%, but I definitely feel enough to go out there and give it my all, which I did. I felt good enough to make the team.
Is the injury behind you now? Can you train, for the 6 weeks, or are you still going to be managing it?
I think we're going to manage it a little bit, but I think I showed enough fitness, enough health today to show that I'll be ready for USA's. I've seen other athletes do it this season. They had to take some time off, and they came back incredible. So I think I can do the same.
Coming off the Olympics where you got the gold medal, I wonder if you've reshifted your mindset, and of course now with this little setback, approaching the World Championships now.
It definitely is a different mindset. Thinking about where I was a year ago today, just how badly you want to make the Olympic team, how badly I wanted that gold medal. There was a lot of motivation. It was a very intense time. I think this year it has been about kind of maintaining that legacy. Of course, there have been so many things that come with being an Olympic champion, right? I've missed a lot of training days, Met Gala, ESPYs, things like that, photo shoots. But, the goal is always the same. It's just to be the best I can and to show up and work, be dedicated, and do my job. And, I think I did a pretty good job of that today, but obviously I'm not 100% satisfied with the results. But I'm lucky that I have an opportunity to go back. And I think I have, 6 weeks to get ready for Worlds and get ready for a gold medal. And so I definitely have that fire under me again. I definitely think I needed that.
What's the most challenging aspect from what you were just talking about, that gold medal? Obviously, it was
Yeah.
Has it been more of a hangover than you expected?
Yeah, I think every phase of my career has its challenges. Being the gold medal favorite and having all these opportunities off the track, it's a lot to balance. I'm used to balancing things. I think this one is definitely a little bit, it's unique. A lot of travel, a lot of fun opportunities. It's been incredible and so much fun, but also you got to keep doing what you've been doing if you want to be the best at track, right? There are girls out here who are hungry. There are girls out here who are younger, and they are making a name for themselves. And so I need to be able to compete with that. So I think today definitely reminded me of that. Maybe. I'm gonna make a decision on that later today.
Good job.
Thank you.